Two vibranium robots with over 100 superpowers suddenly dropped from the sky. Even the so-called invincible Magneto stumbled back in shock. If Blink hadn't opened the portal in time, Magneto would have been killed on the spot. These were Sentinel robots, weapons built specifically to hunt mutants. Sentinels could copy mutant powers in battle, analyze the situation instantly, and develop countermeasures. Even an Omega-level mutant like Iceman couldn't stop them. When he unleashed all his power, freezing the battlefield to absolute zero, the Sentinels were unharmed. They analyzed the situation immediately, activated their internal solar flare ability, grabbed Iceman by the throat, raised the temperature, and melted his head before stomping it to pieces. When Sunspot surrounded them with fire, the Sentinels remained unharmed. They turned ice against fire, using the copied Iceman powers to become frost giants, blocking the flames, grabbing Sunspot by the throat, and freezing him to death. Even the mighty Colossus wasn't a match. He threw his strongest punch, but a Sentinel caught it effortlessly and snapped his wrist. It then copied his power, turned into an even harder metal form, and delivered a devastating punch that knocked him down. Before Colossus could react, the Sentinel crushed his skull. Shadowcat and Bishop realized they were outnumbered and phased through walls to escape, but the Sentinel's mission was clear: eliminate every mutant. They wouldn't let anyone get away. Thankfully, Blink's teleportation bought them precious time, barely keeping them alive. After passing the reinforced steel door, they quickly lay on the operating table, ready for consciousness transfer. The battlefield had completely tipped in the Sentinel's favor. The remaining mutants fought desperately to buy time, but their power was limited. In just a few rounds, Blink was impaled through the heart by a Sentinel's arm and died instantly. Faced with three relentless Sentinels, Warpath knew his time was running out. He drew his vibranium knife to buy more time for his teammates, only to be killed instantly. The Sentinels then reactivated their solar flare ability, their bodies radiating intense heat that easily melted the reinforced steel door. One Sentinel poked its head inside, quickly locking onto the target, ready to eliminate the last remaining mutants.